Yabusia the DMB bashing. I started. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a man for baby ne bomb man.
So this man is just a complete liar, and someone can be where and he's coming again with his lies.
And there are a couple of them, including Bawumia and Ankasa. Yes, I see. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, one statement after winning on the victory speech, or say, being the flag bearer, the highest honor in his life.
I therefore stand here with profound gratitude and humility, having received the greatest honor of my life.
You are the current vice president. This is a chance to even get into that position. And that chance, and the highest honor of your life. Yeah, but my job is to tell you about it in case there be a war.
Having received the greatest honor of my life.
Fellas, Ofosukwache or Bubonadrin left and right. Mananado ni Bawumia nankasa on TV3.
This is a clueless bunch who have wasted their money. Why? At the time that COVID was in full flight, you thought that a $450 million cathedral is your priority. The president stood on the platform and told us.
Obi special eyes in only be my chama and more. Now a chama a job so. Was he in the full flight of COVID-19 and a country Russia, that was when you decided to build the National Cathedral and spent taxpayers' money.
When COVID was in full flight, was the building of a $450 million cathedral. They have committed up to $110 million into that useless hole in the middle of Accra.
Yeah, Buzia, that is fellas for Sukwache. Bubonadrin left and right.
Bawumia is the one who Akufo-Addo ordained and publicly told us was in charge of the economy. In 2019-2020, they put up billboards advertising Bawumia's leadership of the economic management team. They held town hall meetings. So everything that has happened under this economy in the last 7 years is the responsibility of Bawumia.
One guy on UTV, Chumberima, hey, Chumberima to be my name, Bawumia.
You told Ghanaians through an interview I granted with Joy FM. We say taxes are hurting. If you move Ghana from taxation to production, and your neck and the $3 tax. Bawumia and the Bawumia's administration. Messi were packaging I the neighbor. Now we are saying what do you want? The neighbor.
Bawumia packaging. According to him, no, Bawumia is going to be even worse than Maha say Nanado. Because you no one will be Bawumia can't say and now no, yeah. The
lies that you have said in this country, who promise wow Muslims, say you are going to ensure 16 regions now Ghana. Every region is going to get a modern school, a secondary school for the Muslims in the Zongus. Till today, as we sit here, not even one has been completed. You give the people of Cape Coast Airport, we say, I have good news for you. The good people of Cape Coast have good news and say, I will say a Momo Airport. So this man is just a complete liar, and someone can be where and he's coming again with his lies. Now, what we can say was say, who made our country? I'm new now to you to go. Yamaya, I don't young paper. Near the one paper, and when I made time, I got a better from
and during that speech, man or flag bearership, whatever, Accra Sports Stadium area, yeah. Nanado say, Ghana cannot afford to return to the governance of NDC.
Ghana cannot afford the return of the NDC, especially under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah, but a powerful speech. But the question I am asking is, can Ghana afford to still be ruled by MPP? Based on how I normally see Akwafa. Chimberi Mama, kind of analysis be as to how dear compare Ghana, NDC during even time and Mahama vice. Compare those times to now Bawumia vice and baby each person be the Ghana koi.
This is someone that under your tenure as vice president, the Bank of Ghana advocate ABC that in our history. A car about the next 50 years in 20 seconds. But you can be a president and have your own vision. Okay, maybe you are in that statement. I say, let me quote from graphic. Because Bawumia said, given the opportunity by the people of Ghana to lead, he will build an inclusive, food self-sufficient. Food self-sufficient. A Greek minister is part of the economic management team. One in the committee, so as economic management team member. Matom secretary of Magraheb ministry so on plan for food and jobs. Also, for your policy, no. Ghana declared as the #1 country with the highest food inflation in Africa by World Bank. And even now, what you want to do, yet nothing has been done. You have no aim, you have no vision, and that's why the economy is not coming. Yes, you understand that Ghanaians are suffering, and that the country is going to stabilize very soon. Really? And we need to put I've miracles on under his tenure. He's going to with vision. He's going to ensure as a data-driven and system-based nation. Who pointed data BAB Ukruma? Who mounted platforms, slides, lectures, showing data of inflation and so on and so forth. I want now to tell me the inflation. Now what the point actually? Well, yeah, this is me inflation. That was 15%, and not what inflation, under your tenure, inflation is around 45%. What kind of president will you be tomorrow? Me see any kind of opportunity to be given behind is a continuation of the Nekufuado system. And you, the Bawumia, is going to be a worse version of the Nekufuado. If Nekufuado was worse, or has been a worse leader to us today, you are nothing to write home about.
So listening to all this, among so many other things, and if Nanadu says, Yentimen Papa one sign Konkoma NDC for her, the question I am asking is, can we also afford to maintain NPP, to keep NPP in power for the next, 4 or 5 years?
Ghana cannot afford the return of the NDC, especially under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama.
Now you're free even a month for a feeling like me NDC for Mobashi Bawumia and NPP. Now you talk about some of the NPP for Nankasa Akasa, starting with Samia Uku. Samia Uku say, can say, Pet, and never be choosing the vice for Bawumia. Not even kind of Bawumia Nankasa ne benya the opportunity to choose the vice in po.
Whoever the party is going to select. In fact, it's not just his decision. The presidential candidate, in consultation with the National Council of the party, will nominate running mate to partner the presidential candidate to deliver victory.
And say, obviously, no say Mahmoud Bawumia Muslim no. There is no way say Obetimia choose another Muslim as vice.
And so many things will obviously be taken into consideration. At least one thing I know for a fact, which is a given, is that he is a Muslim, so cannot take another Muslim as a running mate. That's conventional wisdom.
So it's not even about say if some ideas, and as a Bawumia for from the northern side, ne bi anko be pese, ne vice president the person bi no a hand picking because when him near waye, ni ne keka ho. First of all, enye ne ope en obenya because party and a kind of we be out the whole selection but no mo na choose ne or mo pe na afi di ono na ba be or running mate. And then second, if so obi anka Bawumia betime use ye Muslim, he can't use that person because that doesn't make any sense to me. Religion is dictating how a country running. You see how crazy that thing is. I don't get that one, but that is them.
He is a Muslim, so cannot take another Muslim as a running mate.
And if I hear that, now they buy me my dream when they say Bawumia na kasano, it's like I say you're forced to then about the flag bearer. In as much as a amount for baby now oppose that idea, you're forced to the flag bearership position in a man. But the scary angle is he can't do anything without the NPP's approval. And imagine, just imagine, says next year Team BT Mahama now about power. He can't make any decision as a president. And I say the policies, the ideas, amount for person new he can't even do that. This whole situation is messed up. But at least near one news room now and you can't was him. Because if you can't pick your own vice president, how can you implement any policy or whatever? It's like the person is running the country, not you, the person now. Amount for never two for one.
Bawumia has failed. If you fry it, you cook it, you grill it, you roast it, everything you do shows that Bawumia has failed.
Moving on, Carlos Ahenkura, the ballot boss mafia. Abuzinia also can something similar with UTV say. Nipakura Mahmoud Bawumia be choose for us on the vice, the party must accept.
Vice President ye necessarily say to me as a party come together near cross side. In our constitution, substantive presidential candidate, you know, and obe select nipa no number national council for approval.
Check the
best
graphic.
Obia papa beginu Bawumia beginu say on person or ye the vice no. We should allow him to help use this person to help the party and by extension help the nation.
Now, do you think, sir, if there any problem and there be a trouble and go back as I said, that shows you, sir, when himself Bawumia can't really pick the person or no pay. The party in the picking the person as or running behind Bawumia because party in everything and anything possible for him to get elected as the flag bearer. So if Bawumia becomes a president, the man no ideas clearly. I'll bet him the Ghana. But can he use those ideas or can he implement those ideas and policies Ghana without interference from a mouthful within the NPP? The flag bearer. You understand? That's really very difficult because in my opinion, Bawumia will be way easier to control than Obi to say by Agyapong. That's part of the reason why I feel like Omodia didn't marry Bawumia instead of Agyapong. And going back to that day, no more speeches, you know. Justin Frimpong Kodia, secretary for the NPP, can be I was say, you can't say, or say NPP for, if I'm paraphrasing, or say NPP for will do anything they can to win. Anything. Now that statement is very scary, Ankasa. This is the third person within NPP, I work something similar. You remember Brian the champion, they are whole story cry. Say, you know, NPP will not hand power to NDC.
Now, sir, what did your margin say? What did the Patapa? Any person say we 2024 now. The veterans say we have the band. The veterans say we have the band. We have the band. Say about NPP party, I have a band. We see about the platform. So me and the power. I'm a NDC.
And now, the main secretary of the NPP, the party, is saying this. On his face, it looks like simple like that. But what I say, the court, put to the election into perspective. It's not like the election, happened last twice in the Agyapong court. What I say. So definitely, it's just a more time can be saying, and it's a little bit scary.
See about that platform, so me and the power, I'm a NDC. A quite BI at the first 2024 election, MPP
because we've all seen the tactics of we deploy a senior Bawumia flag bearer. They are the government in power. They can do basically anything. What I say. So if they say during next year elections, capital tactics vibes we could come. Now for the month one start normal. We know how those things go. Almost start more normal, and then after the results no be biano and pass Bawumia and Arenia. Do you think NDC are going to accept that? Do you think the Ghanaians are going to accept that? And that can create problems. So if you keep on saying that we will never give power to the NDC, we will do anything and everything we can to win, and those kind of talk, Well, my comment section as well. Afibias ye December. Tap send ma plane tickets in for send this through tap send. This year is no different. Starting from even last month, 1st October up to 28th December, I will just send the amount of money automatically in here added to a raffle. We bet me winning a plane ticket, fridge, air flyers, including Amazon gift cards. I am very simple. From 1st October here to 28th December, so send this total of 2,500 euros, pounds, and dollars for Ghana. automatically you will be entered into the draw, the raffle na busia. Ubetimi awin a plane ticket to Ghana among fridge, air flyers, and MD Kakan in normal bebre. It is always Kebi our send your coffee, abusia. I will urge you to tap send. And then with that, a like Rizobetimi winning BB. On top of already the goodness no unyada because we are first time and now download the app no Apple apps and a Google Play Store 2 phones to send this coffee. You bet you $10 for free. For free, my dear, can we send it home? And I quack mama for Ghana, Europa, £5 and now €5. New Bayan so code Magraheb Ashim, Magraheb. Uboshema, your desires can be mount. Now the account will send it home. That's simple. And on top of that, in a week, you be team send $300, £300, €300. They call Ghana. You will be entered into the monthly draw. Monthly be a draw. And some of the grand one, the biggest, in December. So you can even win prizes as the month progresses. Is that good? Tell you tap send there. Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Now go download the 2 phones right now because the goodness of tap send it will so cost.
Tap send. Papa no.
And the video no mami who do comment section as well. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. Tell me again, adios.